The moon landing apparently has been faked.
Have you heard of a man called Stanley Kubrick?
Stanley Kubrick is a filmmaker, isn't he?
Yep.
He is. Stanley Kubrick is a filmmaker.
You know, he was involved in the moon landing.
Apparently.
Okay.
Apparently he was involved.
So why would you get a director?
So you believe that the moon landing was fake?
It was filmed underwater. That's how they got the zero or the low gravity effect.
It was filmed underwater?
Yeah. So NASA do a lot of their training underwater.
Yes, I know that. But it looks like underwater though. Let's get this straight. There are many people out there that think that the moon landing was fake. Jesse here says that the moon landing was underwater.
No! The spacewalks.
The spacewalks were sorry, bro. The spacewalks were underwater. The moon landing was done on a film set.
Directed by Stanley Kubrick.
Directed by Stanley Kubrick.
With the help of Walt Disney.
With the help of Walt Disney. Bro, do you know how deep? Do you know how crazy this sounds?
Crazy.
Do you know how crazy this sounds?
Sounds wild.
Do you know how crazy this sounds? Now, but I will say this, because I'm new to this conspiracy stuff, right? I can't say definitively that somebody who has these types of opinions and thoughts about this stuff is wrong. I'm not going to say that they're wrong here. I'm going to say that I would actually be ignorant to a lot of this stuff. But the fact that you've said that Walt Disney is involved and the fact that you've said that Stanley Kubrick is involved, they would have had to gone through such painstaking ways in which to stop people from speaking about how fake it was, right? So that means Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong were in on it. 100%. So I've got a video with Buzz Aldrin.
Yep.
Right? I've got a video with Buzz Aldrin. If we play that video, people may see, and they can take from this what they will, whether Buzz Aldrin was involved in this fake moon land.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. It's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped in the past that we wanted to keep it going.
So one of the explanations given as to why we haven't been back to the moon is that the technology...
But they're going back next year, I believe.
We'll see.
Apparently, that means they've got to fake another one, Jesse.
Exactly.
You're telling me that it's taken... What year was the moon landing?
1969?
1969, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So it's taken them since 1969 to fake another moon. You're saying they're going to fake another moon landing?
There have been other missions to the moon after that, but none since the 70s.
There have been.
Oh yeah.
Are those fake?
No, they're all fake. But when I say there've been other missions,
they're all fake.
No, when I say there've been other missions, like supposed missions, like none of these moon landings were real.
So you're saying they literally have just a Hollywood studio that they set up. Mm-hmm. So when it's time to make a moon landing video,
that's right.
They just do it.
That's right.
Bro, do you know what? Bro, the levels, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that people are wrong when they think these things. I'm just saying that the levels that they would have to go to create that would mean that the lies would go so deep, bro.
Yep.
And the thing is, what I've noticed with a lot of people is that when it comes to lies, right, people generally prefer to believe the uncomfortable. Sorry, they prefer to believe the comfortable lie than the uncomfortable truth. And so for me, having the stance that I have, even though it does sound crazy, I'm actually willing to be wrong, if I'm honest. Mm-hmm. I'm willing to be wrong. If I'm willing to be wrong, if someone can show me and prove to me that the moon landing was fake and that everything that has been brought up in regards to the moon landing has been an absolute farce, I'll believe you. But until then, as far as I know, NASA landed on the moon. Mm-hmm. As far as I know.
This rabbit hole goes very deep. Even like the logo of NASA is like a serpent's tongue. Have you guys seen this? Mm? Yeah, I'll get it up on the screen for the for our lovely viewers. But the logo of NASA is a serpent's tongue. I think it's like an anagram, like they're missing the T and it spells Satan. There's so much to this that people don't.
What?
Yeah, I'm getting the image up for the.
What you talking about, Jesse?
I'm getting the image up for our lovely.
Listen,
lovely
even if it was fake, okay?
hang on.
Even if it was fake,
Even if.
Shout out, even if, lady.
There were three main objects left behind by the astronauts that have not been previously identified. The shocking revelations are a game changer, and the world will never look at the moon landing in the same way again. So, the moon landing is one of the most significant achievements in human history. The first lunar landing, which occurred on July the 20th, 1969, was a monumental moment in the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union. At the time of the moon landing in 1969, the geopolitical situation between the United States and Russia, then the Soviet Union, was tense and competitive. The two countries were engaged in a Cold War, a state of political and military tension, which lasted from the end of World War II until the early 1990s. The two superpowers were engaged in an arms race and competed in various areas such as space exploration, technology, and influence in other countries. The moon landing was seen as a significant achievement for the United States and served as a demonstration of its technological and scientific superiority over the Soviet Union. However, there are those who claim that the moon landing never happened and that the images and footage of the event were faked. According to Joe Rogan, he has watched many convincing documentaries that explain why they believe the moon landing was a fake. But according to Joe, they show footage that appears fake to him, and some of it seems edited or manipulated. Some footage shows the astronauts moving as if they were on wires or bouncing on trampolines. Rogan said, "The physics are different in different videos. This is where it gets weird, like the physics are different from the Apollo 11 moon landing. We see them waddle around on the surface of the moon. They're moving like half speed, and then you see them in other ones, like the one where they bounce around the area. They're moving different. They're in the same thing, but it looks different." According to Joe, it has been confirmed that they filmed many training exercises for the moon landing. Therefore, it is possible that they also made some of that footage look like they were on the moon when
Yeah.
so the moon didn't look like it was underwater.
A lot of the spacewalks, are underwater. The moon stuff was just them on like tight rope kind of thingies, wires to like make them bounce like they're on a trampoline. What's that
Folks, was the moon landing fake? Because Jesse said it was fake.
Yep.
Jesse's saying it's fake.
Yep.
And he's saying that it was underwater. And
No, sorry, spacewalks. When we see the
spacewalks
ISS, so the International Space Station. Yeah, all that stuff. It's all
so
underwater.
what about the rocks? What about the rocks?
So the moon landing itself was not done underwater. That was just done on a Hollywood film set.
It was done on a Hollywood film
100%
set.
by Stanley Kubrick. So yeah, NASA is like a satanic group apparently. Guys, like if I'm wrong, and you guys are all fine. Like it's no big deal. Like, can we just coexist in a world of people
With
who
just
have
different opinions?
different beliefs?
No, I agree.
I'm not here trying to convert anybody.
Right.
Me and my good friend Sarah, the man who hates black women,
I hate black women,
Hate black
apparently.
women.
And
you love white women.
love white women.
That's right.
And what else?
Show us a picture of your mother.
Show us a picture of my mum.
Yeah.
And I've got a pointy head shape.
And you've
patchy
got
beard.
Even if
Even
if.
we're just having a conversation. You didn't know I believe in this stuff. I believe in this stuff. You know, I'm not on the streets preaching like some people of some beliefs. Yeah, I wouldn't die for this stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it's what I believe.